Angel here. I'm so excited about this video. We are closing out 2014. Can you believe it? This is so exciting, so amazing. I don't know about you guys, but 2014 has just been absolutely amazing in like all aspects, in all area of my life. So I want to share with you guys 6 key things that I believe that will help you tremendously if you do them within the next 30 days. Now, if you're watching this video after and we're already in 2014, get this information, do it within the next 30 days from whenever you're watching this video, and watch your life change drastically, like literally right before your eyes. So I hope you guys are ready. I hope you guys have your pen and of course your favorite journal. Number 1 for the 6 things to do before 2015. Number 1 is I want you to spend at least $1,000 on yourself. I know that can be a shock to some of you, because for some people that's going to hear that's going to be a stretch, and for others it won't be a stretch. But to those of you that it is a stretch, I want you to do it. I want you to stretch your mind. This is what I want you to spend the $1,000 on. If you are still stuck in something that happened to you in your past, and you need mental help to get you unstuck from something that happened in your past, I want you to spend that $1,000 on some mental health issues, on a counselor, on a psychiatrist, or whomever you need to see in order to help you get unstuck from your past and bring you up to your present. For those of you who are not stuck in your past, but you know what you want to do, you're very clear on your purpose, your calling, your gifts and your talents and your skills and your abilities, you're just unclear on how to literally just unleash them on into the world, or how to just actually tap into your greatness and stop pretending that you're just this regular person, when deep down inside you sit at work or wherever you are each and every single day and you literally feel like you're on the edge of greatness every single day. You just need to take that step, and you need help and guidance on how to actually fulfill what it is that you believe that you want to accomplish. I want you to spend that $1,000 on a coach, on someone that's going to help you get from where you are to where you ultimately want to be. Now, if that is not working with me, make sure that is someone that you know, someone that you trust, and someone that you see the fruit in their life and that's doing what it is that you ultimately want to do. There is something about a $1,000 purchase that changes your mentality, that changes your mind. It makes you rise up. When you actually put your money where your mouth is, things begin to change in your life, and it will blow your mind, because you will begin to take yourself so much more serious. It's no different than before I became a life coach, and my friends and people would come to me for advice, or come to me because they had an idea and they wanted some clear direction. They would just call and they would talk to me, and we would have our conversation. They would get off the phone and go back to doing what it is that they previously were doing. Why? Because they had nothing invested in that conversation. They didn't put their skin in the game. They didn't put their money where their mouth is. When you begin to put your money where your mouth is, things really start to change expeditiously in your life. So that's number 1, is I want you to spend $1,000 on your mind. Number 2 is to stop procrastinating. It is so time to end procrastination for the rest of your life. Listen to this. When you get an idea, the moment you get it is the moment that you need to do something about it. Whether it be make the phone call, go to see the person, write down the idea. Whenever you get the idea, whenever you get the inkling, do something about it. Because what happens is we will get the idea and we'll roll it over and over and over and over. and over again in our minds. And by the time we done got to the fifth or sixth thought about it, we've done thought and talked ourselves out of the very thing that just came to us that we were so excited about. But because we thought about it too long, now we're thinking of all the things that could go wrong. You know how our mind can go down into all the horrible things. I'm gonna get hit by a bus, a rock is gonna fly from out of the sky and just drop right in the middle of my head, and oh my goodness, I can't make the phone call. Like, I know that was a little bit of an exaggeration, but you feel me. You understand what I'm saying. Stop the procrastination once and for all. Like, the world needs you. The world literally needs you. You have to stop procrastinating on the things that you are called to do, on the ideas that God is giving you, that God is trusting you to move to unleash on the rest of us, or to expose your gifts and your talents on the rest of us. And don't worry about people talking about you and judging you, honey. They're already doing that. Newsflash, people are already talking about you. People are already judging you. So you might as well go ahead and move on with the things that you know that you ultimately want to do, and end procrastination once and for all for the rest of your life. Number 3, this is crucial, guys. Number 3 is to change your circle of friends immediately. Immediately. You know, that person, whomever just came up in your spirit when I say change your friends, that person that is so negative, that person that finds something wrong with everything, that person that it is a gorgeous 80-degree weather outside and they are complaining that the sun is in their eyes. I'm talking about those people. Change your circle of friends immediately. When you change the people that you hang around with, you literally change your whole entire life. Why is it that we can tell our children that don't hang around people that do X, Y, and Z, but we think that we can hang around people that do X, Y, and Z, and we're tough enough and strong enough and, let me guess, wise enough not to do what it is that we are telling our children not to do? Not so. That could not be farther from the truth. Whom you surround yourself with, you better believe ultimately somebody is going to change somebody in that relationship. Somebody is going to alter to one or the other person's thoughts, their way of life, their way of doing things, and you want to make sure that the person that their habits are falling onto you are people that are doing what it is that you want to do, because the people that you surround yourself with, their thoughts, their actions, and their words will rub off on you, and you will ultimately look up and realize that your life is just like their life. And you're gonna wonder why. It's because you keep hanging around those type of people that are living the life that you no longer want to live. Number 4, the 4th thing that I want you guys to do before the end of 2015, or in the next 30 days from whenever you're watching this video, is to become absolutely, disgustingly, I mean ridiculously obsessed with what it is that you are called to do. I mean, I want you to become obsessed with it. I want you to lose sleep from it. I want you to set your alarm clock 3 o'clock in the morning. I want you to wake up early in the morning, and I want you to study that thing. I want you to read books on that thing. I want you to watch videos on that thing. I mean, I want it to get so bad that people are telling you you're doing too much. You need to rush. You need to have a day off and all that stuff. Blah, 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 blah. Blah blah. Like, when you think about it, when you look at these people that are athletes and that are champions in their own right, I tell you guys this all the time, I'm not a big sports fan, but I love to watch them play because they are excellent. They play in the rain, they play in the snow, they play in the sleet. The average person will make up their mind, I'm gonna go jogging today. Open up the door, it's raining. What is the average person? Oh, it's nasty outside, so I'm not going to do it today. A champion sees the rain and it doesn't affect him. His outside circumstances does not affect the mind of a champion. So I want you to become obsessed with what it is that you are called to do, you will gain so much wisdom and so much experience in doing what it is that you're passionate about and what you're called to do, that you're naturally just going to become more confident in what it is that you're called to do. So I want you to become obsessed with what it is that you are called to do. Number 5, I want you to pull your credit report. I know, I know. I used to think like the IRS was like this big green monster that if you didn't pay him or if your credit wasn't good, he was like gonna come and eat you up or something. Like, don't be afraid of really figuring out what your position is in this world. And our position in this world is our credit score. I know we are all godly children and God loves us all, but the bank, they want to know, how do you manage your money? When you go get a loan, or when you go purchase a home, or when you go purchase a car, they don't care that God loves you. They want to know, how are you paying your bills? What is your relationship with your money? So I want you to pull your credit report and get just bite the bullet. Just do it. I think I did a video a couple years ago when Doug and I, before we moved into this house, and I pulled my credit. I was so scared. I was so nervous. I was like, oh my God, what is it going to be? And it wasn't even as bad as I thought it was going to be. Oftentimes, I just said this, oftentimes we make things so much bigger and worse than what they actually really are. So I want you to pull your credit report so you will have a strong knowledge of literally where you stand in this world. And the last and final thing that I want you guys to do before 2015 hits us, or within the next 30 days of you seeing this video, is I want you to become bigger than your problems. I want us to put an end to the time when getting a flat tire ruins our day. Breaking a nail ruins our day. Our makeup is off. It ruins our day. I want those days to be done and over with. There are so many bigger issues going on in this world, and for us to keep expending our energy and wasting our energy on these little things, these little annoyances that we call annoyances that somebody is actually praying for, but we're saying, oh my God, I can't believe my car got a flat tire. Hello, you have a car. You even have a car to get a flat tire. How about that? Like, I want you to really become bigger than your problems, because when you think about it, as everyone that has breath in their body, including the woman that is recording this video right now, has problems, has issues that they are dealing with. It's all a matter in how are you handling what's coming your way. For the rest of our life, we're going to have problems. For the rest of our life, we're going to have issues. So are you signing up to get pissed off for the rest of your life every single time something doesn't go your way, or somebody annoys you, or somebody jumps in front of you in traffic? Like, really? I want you to become bigger than your problems so you can keep your joy, so you can keep your peace, so you can keep your energy high, so you can keep attracting to you the things that you ultimately want. Because who wants, not, you can't get the thing that you want is not going to be attracted to you when you got a funky attitude and everything makes you mad and everything pisses you off. What great thing wants to come and sit with somebody with a funky attitude? Nobody. So I want you to become bigger than your problems. Let me go over. So to recap, number 1, I want you to spend at least $1,000 on your mental stability, or your mental knowledge, or your business, or whatever it is that you know that you could really use that money towards. Number 2 is to stop procrastinating, and procrastination for the rest of your life. Somebody is waiting for you. There's a group of people. God has designed and cultivated a group of people that you are called to serve, and the moment that you stop procrastinating is the moment that those group of people will be able to get to the next level in their lives. Number 3, change your friendships immediately. Number 4, become obsessed with your gifts and your talents so you can master them, so you can become more skilled in them, so you can become more trained in them, and ultimately you will become more confident in them. Number 5, Pull your credit report, honey. Get right with your money. Get right with your money so you can get right with your life. And number 6, become bigger than your problems. Become a person that is so much bigger than the problems. Like, think about the annoyances or the setbacks or the delays or the whatever that we want to call these things. Think about how many in a day that Oprah Winfrey has to deal with. But yet, for 25 years at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we saw her coming out on that stage, smiling and greeting the world. I remember she said when she found out that about her sister, and she said, I believe she said she found out like 10 minutes before she hit the stage. Like 10 minutes before she hit the stage, she found out after 50 years that she had a sister. And when those cameras came on, she was like, hello world. What do we do? I mean, if we something like that, oftentimes a regular person crumbles at the smallest little setback or speed bump in the road. Later for those days, honey, later for those days, you are bigger than your problems. Guys, I absolutely love you, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.